Welcome to the week of May 6th through 12th of 2024. My first note on your astrology for this week is how exciting it is that all month long that Mars is going to be in Aries. Right at home, warm and cozy. I even wrote warm and cozy at home. Your ruling planet is at home where he belongs, making Aries feel super driven and motivated and inspired. Especially with our new moon tomorrow. With Saturn, it's going to be a longevity thing. This is complete, going the distance, the long haul, all the things. So, it's also in your second house, so I would say that Saturn's in your second house, I should reiterate. So that's your finances, and Saturn's such a longevity planet, so we want to do long-term goals, set intentions for big picture ideas. Yeah, and there's lots of new opportunities. Now is the time to set intentions, especially on Tuesday with the new moon, especially for you, Aries, with Mars at home right now in your sign, mixed in with the new moon. So exciting, almost magical. And can't forget Sun sextiling Saturn on Monday. Such healing energy in Pisces, healing, self-worth, subconscious awakening, longevity with Saturn. Think bigger picture and how to get there. Long-term goals and intention. Okay, after Aries season, I think, and especially with the eclipse and Mercury retrograde and all the craziness that we've had lately, full moon in Scorpio, all of that going on, definitely necessary energies. But now I feel like we just needed kind of a break, and that's what we're having right now with Taurus season. It's a little bit of a break, some calmer waters, if you will, to kind of set some intentions for some long-term longevity. And with it being centered around finances for you, with the second house being so activated, and also it's very harmonious right now with the planets. All the planets are kind of sticking together. I have them all written down. Okay. The Sun is in Taurus, Jupiter is in Taurus, Venus is in Taurus, Uranus is in Taurus. So, very harmonious energy. They're all getting along. Another thing is, that's Leo, not you. Sorry. So yeah, I think that this is a great time to set intentions. Do some meditation before you set those intentions. I believe with what's going on, it looks like there's been doing a lot of healing going on, a lot of removing of things, people and places. So setting that intention is really important. And with that being said, also Sunday, Mother's Day, we have the moon in Cancer, which right at home again. So this week, beginning to end, very harmonious, smooth, calm water energy, great space to set intentions in, no anxious energy, nothing fighting you this week. There's nothing retrograde. We're good. We're good. So with that, let's jump right in. What does Aries need to know this week? What does Aries need to know this week, Spirit? What does Aries need to know this week? Spirit, please give me 3 cards. Please protect myself and my listeners. And please bring forth messages that are going to support their higher good. 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards, please. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have look at the bigger picture, which I don't know if you can read it. Which, isn't that what I said? Set your intentions with that bigger picture. Have faith in your dreams. I think that's perfect. Perfect energy for tomorrow. But all right, what we have on the table, what they spit out for us was work through your fears, a time for healing, and hold your vision. So work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. We just had a full moon in Scorpio, which rocked our worlds a little bit. It rocked mine at least. I am a Leo sun and a Aries moon, and I know that definitely affected me. The eclipse hit me so hard, and I'm still feeling it. Very emotional. And I think that also you're a lot more aware that your fears are holding you back. I think, and that's why a time for healing came up. You need facing those fears is what is going to heal you and help you to become a stronger person. The last card you got was hold your vision. Don't let those fears hold you back. Really don't let those fears hold you back. Don't give up on those fears. Those long-term goals and intentions that you have, that you're setting for tomorrow night, hold those visions. Don't act like they're never going to happen. That is a blockage, a huge blockage that's going to make it so that you can't succeed. You are in your own way. So with that is your moonology. So with that being said, and now that we have kind of now that we have a path to go off of, let's shuffle your tarot and see where we are at. What does Aries need to know for this coming week? Got the Knight of Pentacles so far. Oh, another night. Things are coming in fast. You're going to have to work through those fears. All right. Work through those fears for Aries. What do they need to know about working through their fears this week? Spirit. What does Aries need to know? Oh. All right. So what Spirit threw at me was the Knight of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles upright. Yeah. Holy shit. This just like spells out exactly everything I was just saying. Your emotions, the Nine of Cups, the Cups in general, it is an emotional card. I mean, they're the water signs are emotional. I don't know what to say about, they just are. As fire signs are a little feisty, but they're emotional people. They're emotional beings. The water sign cards I find to be a little bit more emotional, and deal with emotions. And the Knight of Pentacles, I would say, Pentacles typically means finances and money, which that would make sense, Saturn being in your second house. So I'm saying that don't let your emotions hold you back. Work through your fears, which is just reiterating what the card said, what your moonology said. So work through those emotions, get past, heal the emotions though. Don't just get over them, work through them. So work through your fears. It's not saying get over anything. It's saying work through them. And it's a great time to do that. Great time to do that. You got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I'm guessing that there's a lack of balance in your life. Probably some chaos. A lot of crap got stirred up recently, especially with that crazy eclipse that we felt really, really hard, especially, I mean, the collective as a whole. I mean, look at what's going on in the world. But I think internally, it is making you feel a little unbalanced, a little lost, which is probably, and the fear, this is a fear card too. I mean, you're in reverse anyway. Scared to take that leap of faith, scared to have faith in yourself. There's still, I mean, you've done a lot of internal healing, I would believe, after what we just had with the astrology. But I think that there's still more to do. I think a good meditation before setting intentions would be an excellent idea. And continue to work through those fears and get through them. With this, I see that there is going to be balance. This is doable. And you are moving forward. You're moving in the right direction. This could mean also that you're moving or going on a trip. Something like that. Maybe that is the fear. Work through it. But it's a positive vibe I'm getting off of this. I'm getting that all of this is I'm just getting over, like, repeatedly, I'm getting that you need to work off of this card. At least I am getting that you need to work over things. The fight's over. The fight's over. You got the Five of Wands in reverse, which typically means that any chaos and all of that, it's dying down. It's dying down. And let's get I'm going to clarify. I'm going to clarify the Six of Swords in reverse. The Devil in reverse with the Three of Pentacles. I think you are moving away from what the fear is. I think you're moving away from, you're going to sweeter places. That's what I get. I know it's in reverse, but with the Devil being in reverse also, I don't take it as a bad card. I take it as a good one. And with the Three of Pentacles upright, I think that there is support. And there's a supportive energy here. So there is help and resources available to help you achieve those goals. And maybe one of those fears is actually asking for that help. But I'm getting good things. And with the Empress supporting that, I don't see it as a bad thing. So that's what I got on that card. We got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant and the Chariot and the Star card is in reversed. I think that those fears, again, are holding you back from achieving your dreams. So all of this just emphasizes the same thing, which is we need to work through our fears and our emotions because they are clearly holding us back at achieving what we are here for and what our greater purpose is and what we want to do, what will truly make us happy, our happiness, our star. So we're going to do the ending oracle. which, help me Lord, I don't know what the first word is, but it's a Zen tarot influence deck. So, I don't know. What do you have for Aries? What do you have for Aries? We'll work through your fears for the week of May 6th. Letting go. Anything else, Spirit? Thank you. What does Aries need to know for their higher good? You didn't get a hanged man, but you did get change. And this is giving me strong hangman energy. Normally it does not. Normally it gives me the Wheel of Fortune, but today it is giving me hangman and Wheel of Fortune. So I think you need to change your perception. It'll change your life around. Mm-hmm. 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 And you got letting go. Letting go. Let go of that chaos, one step at a time. Come up with a practical plan. Okay. Now we're going to do a time for healing. You also got a time for healing with Balsamic Moon. Time for healing for Aries. What does Aries need to know this week for a time for healing? Okay. Time for healing for Aries. What do you have for Aries Spirit? The Emperor in reverse. I think that's pretty telling. Let's see if there's anything else. Anything else here for a time for healing and the Emperor in reverse for Aries this week. Anything else? Oh yeah. Anything else? Another Cup card in reverse. Hold on, one fell on the floor. Now it's opportunities. You have a ton of opportunities here. And you're working really fucking hard, Aries. You're working really fucking hard. So why is it not working out? You ask? You're not dealing... Oh, sorry. It's reversed. You're not working on the problems. You're not working on the emotions. You're not working on the healing. You're not healing it. You're trying to get over shit instead of working through it. And it does not work that way. It does not work that way. It doesn't work that way. But these are great. So it's a time for healing. Heal that shit. Heal that shit. Go on an ayahuasca retreat. Go on a yoga retreat. Do whatever you gotta do. No judgment in any of it. But that, I mean, even just meditating every night. I do hypnotherapy every night. The Breathe app. I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I freaking love it. Love it. They help me so much with the hypnotherapy. You can make your own playlist and listen to it while you sleep with your little earbuds in. It's been amazing for me and my own inner work. And they have one called Healing the Father Wound. God, I needed that. I could like cry 3 times listening to that. Like I had to stop my meditation and have a little mental breakdown. And that is healing. That's what's going to heal you. Not running from it. Not running from it. So let's see what we got. Hangman in reverse, which is exactly what I was saying with the last one. You have a Page of Cups here. Okay, I'm getting a few different things. Let me retract for a second. Okay. You've been working too damn hard and making things way too hard for you. Hard for yourself. Because you're not focusing on healing. You're just make this happen now. Make this happen now. Make this happen now. I'm going to manifest without doing any inner work, and that's not how it works. I think that the eclipse has forced you to do some healing work. And I think that sometimes it has felt at some points like it's like you had an epiphany and you're doing things the right way now. And now is when the resources ran out. You're like, crap, I only need a couple more months. Apologizing to yourself. I don't think this is an apology from another human. I don't. And there's a lot. I'm seeing a lot of cups. So I'm just saying you might be you might have gone through a breakup as well, Aries. But I think that this is a lot deeper than just the breakup. I think there's a lot of inner healing that needs to be done. And what that might be the greatest intention, right? Just that. To be healed, to be happy, and to be independent. I'm seeing things going really slow, unfortunately. But I am seeing the Ten of Pentacles, which is a great card to get. And I am seeing a lot of wand energy, which is that fire. Wands are mostly in reverse, though. It seems like your fire kind of got put out a little bit, but this month is going to change that. I promise you. I promise you. If you lean into the energy and you lean into this healing, Taurus is so nurturing after so much fire. Okay. And it looks like you clearly needed that. The resources have run out. You have some major blockages you need to work on. The inner work needs to be done. That Page of Cups, I just keep staring at it. And I want to hug you. I think that this energy is left over from the eclipse. And if I'm not, where did I see? I feel like you had a card with the eclipse in it earlier. I've done a couple of takes though because my dog was going freaking nuts. To the sun. Okay, so I don't know where I saw that. But I think that the Death card in reverse is telling too. It's time. This is where you want to end up, and I think that's the final outcome for you. But I think it's going to take a lot of work, not physical work, which that's what you've been doing is the physical work. But you're wearing yourself out. Work smarter, not harder. Because it's another thing to make yourself happy as well as make your life around you show it. Don't just work on trying to make the outside look like how you want the inside to feel. Because the inside's not going to follow. It's just going to add more stress when you're not ready for it. Final oracle for time for healing. For Aries. Ripeness. You're ready. That's what I'm saying. I think you had some sort of an epiphany or some sort of aha moment or something that was like, this is not working. This is not working. And then right when you figured it out, whatever support you had for whatever reason seems like it kind of got ripped out from underneath you. And you're like, wait, I just needed a couple more months. I'm almost there. I've almost got it figured out. And Spirit is like, hold up, wait a minute. You can do this on your own. You can do this on your own. You're ready. I'm going to match the energies. I'm going to harmonize the energies. I'm going to give you some nurturing and supportive energy. You can do this. But you've got to work through some fears. You've got to do some healing. And you got to hold on to that vision because it's almost there. You are right about that. It's almost fucking there. Almost there. All right, give me one more, Spirit. Give me one more for time for healing for Aries. What do they need to know? Anything else? Anything else? Whoa. I guess so. On the bottom is aloneness. This is the strength card. A Leo. Energy. Fierce lion. Be that fierce ass lion. You can do this. You can do this. It's a condition. It's condition. The name of the card is conditioning. Condition yourself. Just healing. Conditioning yourself. But let's see. Silence, friendliness, and the rebel. Silence. I think you need that. I think there's been a lot of chaos. I think I probably said that like 30 times in this reading, but thank you, Spirit, for the validation. The rebel. You've been fighting some, and that was apparent with the Five of Wands too. You're fighting this. You're fighting the healing energy. It's almost like you don't want to heal, which makes no sense. You do. You just want it to be easy because you're working so damn hard on physical shit when you should be doing all the work inside so that the physical stuff isn't so hard because we can manifest once we are healed. And the friendliness, I think it's just saying you're putting on this mask almost. I think you need to find support in new areas. Some of you. I think you need to find support in a new community, a new tribe of like-minded people who really do want to see you succeed. Tuning in and see all the people in the back. You need a new tribe of people, I think, who really can tune into you and get you. Because I think the people that you've been surrounding yourself with are part of the problem. Not not so much because they're bad people, more so because you feel like you need to impress them or make things look better than they are, or you need to humble yourself too much, and that's too much for you. It's too overwhelming for you right now. So then you go into hermit mode. That's what I'm getting. And right now, you don't need to be in hermit mode and anxious mess. You need to be in hermit mode doing some real self-care and self-love and self-motivation and healing work. Not trying to impress anybody or make things look okay to everybody else. You've only got yourself right now. But you are in a great space to be on your own and to have some huge lessons. Saturn is a dick like that. It's going to teach you some hard ass lessons. So let's see what we got for Hold Your Vision. That was my fault. I might have to do this over. Oh, I can't ignore that one. Oh, and we've got the Queen of Swords upright. You are taking action, my Aries. Whoa. Flew right out. Spirit has got something to say. You got that Three of Pentacles again. And this time it's upright. We're doing some collabs. Ooh, and Three of Wands. Okay, let's see what this is. Got two queens here looking at each other and giving each other gifts. And that's pretty amazing. And I think that goes off of what I was saying earlier about you need your tribe, you need your community of support, collaborating with like-minded people. This all goes together. And then he's waiting for something. You know, I was told when I learned tarot that the Two of Wands meant, I try to not go off of what it says in the book exactly. Oh, I've read the book a million times over the years, millions and millions and millions of times. However, when I heard that people who read cards and not memorize card meanings get more accurate readings, there's something to be said for that. Yeah, you need to know the basic energy of it, but so this Three of Wands tells me passion for sure. But what I was told about the Three of Wands versus the Two of Wands, because they're very similar images, right, is that one is waiting and hoping, and one is waiting and knowing. And the Three of Wands is waiting and knowing. that something is coming. So since you got that on the Hold Your Vision card, it's coming. It's coming. Set that intention. Do a really good soul clearing meditation tonight where you cry, scream if you need to into a pillow, do some inner work, watch some Gaia TV, do all the things. Don't just sit on YouTube all night trying to figure out what your future is. It's all inside. You have some inner work to do. You just do, and I'm really sorry. But that's how it is. All right, let's do our 3 and 3. Well, hell. You and your Ace of Swords and Magician card that you don't see coming. That manifestation is coming true. But we're not there yet. Okay. So, again, we have a 2 of Cups. So this may be a new relationship that's coming in. I'm getting friendship vibes. I am. I'm seeing a new little circle of friends. It could be 3 of you and it could be 2 of you. I'm getting both. I think there is a supportive group of friends that is coming into your life or has come into your life that maybe you haven't been necessarily connecting with so much because you're so worried about the outside view. Stop worrying about that. I think this is good things. I think it's all good vibes. With those 2 queens facing each other, giving each other gifts, I think that you had the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, which means lack of resources. This is telling me an abundance of resources from the right people. I'm thinking maybe the resources that you were getting before were from the wrong people. And these are from the right people. I mean, the priest is giving it to you, so, and queens. You may be a queen or a king. The 7 of Swords uprights. Now, I don't think this is as evil as you think it is. I think this is lying and manipulating yourself, because this whole reading has been about basically self-healing and doing some real internal work. So I think the 7 of Swords is just saying, you've been lying to yourself and this is so much easier than it needs to be. You got this after the freaking Magician card. Like, you've already manifested it. All that hard work was for what? When all you had to do was do some work on the inside. Right? You have the King of Swords in reverse. The End of the Courts. I'm taking this as a 10 of Swords without it being a 10 of Swords. I'll tell you why. I don't think you're going through an ego death. I don't think you're dealing with an ending necessarily. I think you're dealing with an ending of mindset. Especially with the Sword card being here. I think that some clarity has been bestowed upon you. And that is what's going to equal your manifestation coming true. And all of this being on top of Hold Your Vision, I think you need to hold on to that dream. Like I said, this is a long-term manifestation. That is where our energy is at right now. With Saturn, these are not things that are going to happen overnight. They're not. So, do I want more clarification? Yeah, I do. What else does Aries need to know in terms of holding their vision? Come on. Just need one to clarify that. King of Wands. Hold up, what the hell? It was the Justice card on top, just so you know. It's the Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck. What the hell is this, Aries? The Lovers. All right, another three. Three of Cups. You got the Three of Cups. You got the Three of Pentacles. You got the Three of Wands. Synchronicities. And you can thank all of those planets being in Taurus right now. And the moon and Mars all being at home in their happy places where they're warm and cozy and can sleep in their own bed finally. Mercury being in direct and everybody, all the planets just being happy is gonna. You got the Sun. You got the Lovers. Okay, I'll say that the Sun pops out and then the Fool pops out. So taking that leap of faith and believing in yourself. I mean, and look at this Fool card. I love it. I just love that. Believe in yourself. Take a bet on yourself. You've been wanting everybody else to take a bet on you, and then you freeze. Take a bet on yourself. Have something to lose. The King of Wands was in reverse, but it was followed by a Three of Cups. So I think, again, King of Wands in reverse is driving me crazy. Let me see. All right, any oracle. I'll figure it out here. Hopefully. Consciousness. Oh, I know why. Clarify holding your vision for Aries this week. Clarify holding your vision for Aries this week. What? Get the hell out of here. What else do you have, Spirit? Mine is like, what is this? I'm going to tell you what it says. What else do we have for Aries for holding their vision this week? The Spirit wants you to know a lot today. You got the burden underneath the deck. And consciousness above the deck. Okay, it's been clarified. I had to. So you're experiencing the burden. This is not your life. Like, the burden is not your life. It's just something you're experiencing right now. Go with the flow. Transformation is coming. You are in it. You are in this transformation. You are going through these things. You are healing yourself. Whether you see it or not, it is coming. It is here. This month is your month, Aries, period. It just is. And that makes perfect sense for what they gave us for closing, which is adventure and totality. Wow. That is a great, wonderful reading for you guys. I am so happy for all of this magic that's happening in your heart and in your soul. And I hope this made sense and resonated with you. If it did not, then don't take it. If it did, it was really all advice, which is crazy. I love when that happens. I love getting advice. Makes things a lot easier. And what I have found, this is coming from me, and I was just pushed to say, is that when Spirit tells us or gives us hints or signs and we ignore them, maybe we miss them or we're not aware, that's usually an us problem. We're disconnected, we've been distracted, we're watching too much Vanderpump Rules or Housewives, and we're not looking at ourselves enough. And when we don't listen, Spirit's going to give us a swat on the hand at first. And that swat on the hand might look like you close the door and then a shelf falls off the wall, and that shelf happens to have something significant, some sort of sign on it. And you're like, that stupid shelf. And you don't even notice. You're not aware of what just fell on the ground. And then you still don't listen. So, because you're not aware. And then the next time he makes you fall on your kid's bathwater and you break your nose. And the Spirit's like, are you listening yet? Are you listening yet? And forces you into bed for 5 hours with no TV and no nothing, so that you are forced to think. So if that resonates with you, awesome. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy all this beautiful energy, and I will see you on the next one. Bye now.